Question says, find the area of shaded region as shown in figure. So the figure shows A, B, C, and this is 90. Whenever this sign is there, it's 90. And this is D, 48 centimeters, 52 centimeter. This is 12 centimeter, and this is 16 centimeter, and the shaded region is this one. The whole of this is shaded. So we are supposed to find the area which is shaded. So my question is, just raise your hand. How can we calculate this area? Okay, Daksh.
So by subtracting the smaller triangle from the bigger triangle.
Perfect, perfect. So we can name the triangles also here. Area of shaded region. So we will look for the area, and if you want to have this whole area, then it is area of triangle ABC, and then we'll subtract area ADB. We'll subtract this ADB. Fine. So now the question is, how can we find the area of ABC? Because we have only two options, either half base into height. We don't have base, we don't have altitude, then we should have sides. When you look upon ABC, we don't have AB. So you mark this as your first equation because the equation is not having all the dimensions. Then you have the next question in your mind is how to get AB, because AB is a necessary. So if you look into this ADC, you'll say since triangle ADB is right angled triangle at D, क्योंकि ये triangle right angle triangle है, we can apply Pythagoras, and what it says, AB square is equals to BD square plus AD square. So what is BD? It is 16 square, and what is AD? It's 12 square. 256 plus 144 gives you 400, and finally this implies AB is equal to 20 centimeter. So now we have all the dimensions of triangle ABC. Now area ABC, S minus A, S minus B, S minus C. So A is 52, B is 48, and C it's 20. Now what is S? S is equals to A plus B plus C by 2, which makes 120 by 2, that is 60. Let us check it. 10, 100, 120 divided by 2, 60. Now we'll calculate this area. 60, 60 minus 52, 60 minus 48, 60 minus 20. 60 into 8 into 12 into 40. So we'll try to make factors in such a way, it's not you have to do always prime factor. You can also do that they look as a pair, right? So we need 6. So we can have from here 6 into 2. Now it's this is the situation with 8, so it has to be in 2 into 2. Then you can have 4 and then 10, because we are looking for pair. 6, 10, 2, 2 is coming 2 times, and 4 has 2 also. So finally the area is 480 centimeter square. So you mark this as second, because we'll put the value of 2 in the first equation. Area of triangle ADB. What is that? ADB. So we need not to go for the herons for this, because it is perpendicular and this is base. Because herons are going to take lot of calculation. So you can use half base into altitude. This is the base and this is the altitude, right? So what is the value of base? It is 16 and altitude 12. This gives you 8, and that's 96 centimeters square. This is the third one. Now from 1, 2 and 3 we get, now what is 1, 2 and 3? ABC minus ADC. So what is the final answer we are getting? Area of area of shaded region, shaded region after subtraction is 384 centimeter square. So this is how things are modified, but we are using nothing as a concept. We are using the shaded regions and unshaded. That is what you have to understand for such kind of question. That was the only modification, and that's the approach. This question was basically done with herons as well as the basic formula, but the assistance was given by the Pythagoras, and that we have to sense. This is a special question. It has all the dimensions of the quadrilateral. This is trapezium, so for the parallel sides we put arrow in geometry. So this is trapezium. If I say I know the formula of trapezium, it is not going to help me, because trapezium formula is sum of the parallel sides into the perpendicular distance between them, which we don't know. So the question is, I want to know the area. The other thing we have learned is, if you have a quadrilateral, you can divide that quadrilateral into 2 triangles. Although we have a formula, but we can't use it. The one which I've introduced, we can't use it because it is not officially allowed at your class level. It's for verification that what you have done is correct. Otherwise, it would have been very helpful over here. So what I have to do? In the previous question, we could have made the diagonal and 90-degree was there, so Pythagoras helped us. But in this question, even Pythagoras is not helping, because there is no 90. So we have to draw a parallel line to AD. Whenever we draw in a figure which is not given, that should always be drawn with dotted line, because that means this is done by you, construction. So what you have to do in this question, draw BE parallel to AD. Therefore, ABED is parallelogram, because this is parallel and this has been constructed parallel. We know that opposite sides of parallelogram are equal. Therefore, BE is 25. If you look at this, BEC is a triangle. If I'm able to find the area of this triangle, then I can use half base into height and find this height, because height was a question. But the question is, do we know EC? Because to find the area of triangle, we need all the three sides. Of triangle BEC, BE is 25, BC is 26, and EC is 17. By subtracting, ये total 77 है, इसके parallel 60 है. When 60 is subtracted from 77, this length is 17. Now I can calculate the area of triangle BEC. S minus A, S minus B, S minus C, where S is 25 plus 26 plus 17 by 2, and this is 52, 51, 51, 60, 34. So we'll use the formula area of triangle. S is 34, 34 minus 25, 34 minus 26, and 34 minus 17. Factorization, 17 into 2, 3, 2 into 2 into 2 into 17. So we have pairs here, 17, we have 3, we have 2, and another 2. That is
204.
51 into 4.
204 centimeters.
It's 204 centimeter square. So we got the area of this triangle only. Now, if you have to find the height, which I've mentioned here as BF, area of triangle BEC can also be calculated at half into EC into FB. EC into FB, but the area will not change. So we will use the result which we have. We'll put that on the LHS and we'll write the value of EC, which is 17, and FB is to be calculated. So 204 into 2 by 17, and FB is 24.
Yes, sir.
So FB is 24 centimeter. Now you have two options. Either you can use the formula of the trapezium now because you have the height, or you can use the formula of the parallelogram, base into height, because height will be same throughout. Base into height, you can use that, and then add to this triangle. So you have two options. Either directly you can use the trapezium formula, or you can use the formula to calculate the area of parallelogram ABED, then add to this. Then you'll get the final answer. So we'll prefer to go with finding the using the formula for parallelogram. So area of ABED. So I'm looking for the area of ABED because I have the height. So I'll use that formula. The formula says base into altitude. So base is 60 and altitude we have calculated 24. This gives you 1440 centimeter square. So we'll add this to the previous value. Total area of the figure, area of ABCD is 204 plus 1440, that is 1644 centimeter square. So it's quite important